What's up, YouTube? It is your Lord and Savior King D353 here with a interesting video, and by interesting I mean not nearly as interesting as most of my videos. As you guys should already know, I am a member of the SGA, which means on occasion I will make videos for little contests that they hold. This month we were supposed to do a contest on Minecraft, which I thought of a plan for to do with Zoe, but she lost contact with, well, fuck it. She just hasn't spoken to me in like a week. So you're never able to record it. So I've been thinking, I decided, although this is probably a very dumb idea, I don't want my idea to go to waste. Yeah, it can no longer be used for the contest. In fact, this explanation of the idea is going to become my entry for the contest. Yeah, I wonder how much my chances of winning that are. But I've decided I'm just going to give the basic idea for the series out, so that maybe this can become like a challenge across YouTube. Maybe the community can attempt to beat this challenge. Who knows? So here's the idea. We'll call this challenge the Cage. Yeah, that's a good name. We'll call it the Cage. Essentially, how this works is you're going to make a massive cage. Now, Zoe was actually the one working on the dimensions of the cage, but since she's not here due to not talking to me in like a week, I guess you'll have to let this Minecraft noob who hates the game and thus refuses to play it to give dimensions. We'll say 25 by 25 by 10 to 15 up, so that we kind of need the roof in sight range, so that has to be smaller than the actual cage itself. Now, the cage itself isn't going to be made of actual bars or anything. The cage itself is going to be made with bedrocks, that way creepers can't destroy it. The floor is also going to be made of bedrock. At the top of the cage, there's going to be a layer of glowstone to give light, and then the top will also be either glowstone or bedrock to block out the sun. That way, nighttime enemies can still appear in the cage. Now, with this, we will also add some torches to the sides of the cage to make sure it's nice and illuminated, but also you can eliminate your light, but you'll still have a bit of a light from the glowstone on top of the roof. Now, I'm not on top of the roof, near the roof, because the top layer will be glowstone, whatever, words. After this, you're going to put in mob spawners. Now, here are the rules for mob spawners. Well, I suppose you can change these if you want, since this is no longer really my thing. You guys now have creative freedom to change as you please. But as far as my plan went, we weren't going to put any boss spawners, and we weren't going to put any non-lethal mobs. For example, basically no mobs. If a mob will not attack you without provocation, you can't put that mob in. So no golem to try to make your job easier, and no enderman to risk them teleporting you outside the cage. Also, luckily no, the creepers are dealt with because of the bedrock, so creepers are fine, I suppose. So yeah, no boss enemies, and no enemies that don't attack you, like, instantly. So essentially how it will work is, once you've made your cage, and once you've filled it up with all the mobs you can, alright, and no one-hit enemies for the sake of making this livable. Once you do that, you're going to spawn your character in with diamond armor, a diamond sword, some bow and arrows, 2 pieces of meat. I'm assuming meat is the most health-filling item in Minecraft. Again, I don't like Minecraft and don't want to play it, so I have no intention of finding that out. Just put in the most filling food item, 2 of them, and give yourself 2 healing items. With this, you will go into the cage and survive as long as you can. The point of the challenge will be to see who's best at surviving an insurmountable battle, because you are now filled to the brim with mobs. To make this more exciting, it would be best if you take mobs that would normally fight each other and put down at opposite ends of the cage to decrease the chances of them clashing. Them clashing isn't necessarily a bad thing, but if they were to clash, it's only right that the player should have to go out of their way to cause the clash, rather than the clash happening from the start and the player just lucking out, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's my concept for the cage. All of you Minecraft players out there, listen to this video, improve on my idea, make it better, and then I want to see the cage all around fucking YouTube. I might not play Minecraft, but if you make a video of you taking on the cage, I will watch it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Oh, and don't worry, an actual gameplay video will still be posted tonight. Deuces, YouTube.